all on my lane. You all on my lane. You ain't overlooked. So get out the way. I gave you the book. I gave you the game. The boy gotta cook, the boy got a flame, Serving in the kitchen like you need no. Plenty pitching, whipping different flavors like a bistro. Kick it, dip it, flipping, keep it hunting like a seed note. Switching, keep it pimping every single place that he go. I got it. Lathan got the flame, Lathan got the flame. Boy, you know the name, get up out the way. Lathan got the flame, Lathan got the flame. Stay up out the kitchen if you ain't the one that's whipping, huh? Hey, yo, Lathan, man, cook them boys up something real quick, man.
What's going on, Bistro family? Welcome back to my channel. Now today we got the most amazing turkey neck boil. So the first thing you're gonna do is get you some clean turkey necks and pop them in a pan, well, a bowl, and then go on with a package of sachons. And then from the sachons, we're gonna season it with some garlic salt. Now, if you need help on cleaning your turkey necks, I actually link my turkey leg cut video down below, and I show you how I clean my turkey. But after that, you're going on with some Slap Your Mama. Like I said, I linked that video down below, and it'll just show you how to clean it. All right, from the Slap Your Mama, you're going on with some granulated garlic. And then followed by that granulated garlic, we're going on with some granulated onion. Now, the granulated garlic and onion, you can go how much on if you want. But the other seasonings, remember, they are salted, so you want to kind of be easy on those. But you pretty much season these how you want. And if you ain't sneezing, you ain't seasoning. So go ahead and season these things really well. And then we're going on with some julienne onions and julienne bell peppers, just to add that extra flavor in there. And then we're gonna massage all these seasonings in this turkey necks, and then we're gonna let it hang out in the fridge for 24 hours. Now, the deal is, you want to pack as much flavor on these turkey necks because, like you see in the title, it is a boil. So you're gonna actually sear it off, but then you're gonna pop it in a liquid boil. So the more flavor you pop on now, the more flavor the broth is going to get from the actual turkey necks, releasing this collagen and also this seasoning that's on there. So that's what's going to make your broth flavorful. So remember that we are going to boil these things. All right, after 24 hours, we're going to ahead and get our boil set up. We got a quart of chicken stock, and that's unsalted chicken stock. And then we're going to add some shrimp and crab boil in the concentrated stuff. And that's just going to give us that boil effect, plus make our broth more flavorful. All right, then we're going to with some canola oil in our pan, and we're going to begin to sear our turkey necks. And we're just searing it just to create the Maillard reaction, caramelizing the natural sugars on the surface of the protein. And that's going to equal flavor. You can tell a big difference in something that's just been boiled versus something that's been seared and boiled. I feel like you're going to get more flavor this way. So go ahead and sear these things off on all sides. And once you get them seared off, we're gonna begin to pop them into our bowl. So yeah, just make sure you sear them on all sides. So you're not cooking these things through, you just actually searing them just to get that good caramelization on the outside. And if you get a little char, that's cool too, because that char gonna equal that flavor. So yeah, just make sure you do this step. And you also got those herbs on there, that's why it's getting a little bit darker. So remember that as well. All right, so from this sear, we're gonna actually pop this into that quart of chicken stock. And then, from the marinade, we had the julienne peppers and onions. I just took them out of the marinade and pop them into the bowl. All right, and then we're gonna actually add 2 quarts of water to this bowl. And you need that additional liquid because remember, we still got to add the corn and potatoes in there. And I know you said you diluted it, Cornelius. No, we're going to actually add in some chicken base, and that's the roasted chicken base, into this bowl just to give us some more flavor and actually turn that water that we just added into chicken stock. And that's the organic chicken base. You don't have to use organic, you can use regular, but I used the organic for this one. All right, then you want to bring this thing up to a boil. And while it's coming to a boil, with turkey or pork, it always release that scum. Just get all that scum off of the top of it. And once you get all that off the top, bring it up to a medium high heat, and then bring it up to a boil. And then we boiled these things for 2 hours before we added our potatoes. All right, once 2 hours is up, we added the potatoes to the boil. So go ahead and put your potatoes in there, and we're going to cook the potatoes for about 35 minutes. And just until they're fork tender. You don't want them to disintegrate. You just want them fork tender, because we still got to cook some more things into this boil. So those are Yukon Gold potatoes. You can use red potatoes. You can even use Idaho potatoes, but I'm using Yukon Gold potatoes just to give you that seafood boil kind of feel as well. All right, like I said, medium low heat for 35 minutes until the potatoes are fork tender. Once fork tender, they're good. We're going to begin to add our corn and our sausage to this boil. Now, the boil is already boiled completely, so we're going to add our sausage and corn in. Once we add the sausage and corn in, it's going to kind of bring the temperature down on this boil. And once it brings the temperature down on the boil, you can actually kill the heat, because the residual heat from this liquid is going to cook the corn and the sausage. The sausage, we use an all beef sausage, and they're pretty much already cooked. You're just heating them through. And the corn, this is that fresh summer corn. You know, it don't take much heat to cook this at all. So you're just heating it through as well. And so make sure you get everything submerged in there. That corn, that delicious corn. And I just took the fresh summer corn and just broke it down into these little medallions here. And once you get the corn in there, go ahead and add that sausage. And that was just one sausage link of, like I said, 100% all beef sausage. And then once you get the sausage in there, make sure everything is submerged in that hot liquid. And then from there, we're going to actually pop the top on there. Like I said, kill the heat and just let this thing sit for like 35 to 40 minutes. It's still going to be piping hot when you serve it. But go ahead and pop the top on there and just let this thing hang out. All right, once it's done, go ahead and pop our, go ahead and plate it up. And you see our turkey is pretty much delicious. Everything is fall off the bone, but you don't want to cook it to the point where all your meat falls off the bone and disintegrate in the pot. That's not what you want. You want to be able to kind of get the meat off the bone. Some people say suck the meat off the bone, pause, but you want to kind of get this the meat off the bones. That's the beauty of eating these turkey necks. All right, once you get the turkey necks in a bowl, go ahead and go on with your potatoes, and followed by your potatoes, you're going on with your sausage and corn, and then you're going to finish with that delicious broth. But pile up as much as you want on these plates. This right here just for presentation purposes. So this bowl right here, once I'm finished with it, man, a good 2-3 people can eat off this one bowl. I'm telling you, that's just how much I'm piling on there. All right, once you got all that beautiful corn on there, go home with some good ladles of that beautiful broth. And that broth is good. It's so flavorful. You got some of the spices from the Slap Your Mama. Then you got the granulated garlic, onion, the garlic salt. This thing is just packed with flavor. Then the roasted chicken stock. It's incredible. And to finish it off, we're going on with some Old Bay. Like, you don't have to use Old Bay. You can actually go on with some Cajun. But like I said turkey neck boil. I want to kind of give it those seafood boil emphasis as well. So that good Old Bay just takes it up to the next notch. And if you wanted to, you could pop an egg on there, just to give it more of a seafood boil feel. But I didn't, but you could. And then from there, we're going on with some dried parsley. Now, you can use fresh parsley as well. Only reason I use dried in my videos is because I use these big lights, and a lot of times it takes a long time to get these videos set up, and sometimes the fresh begin to turn darker under the lights. But yeah, there you have it, man. The most amazing turkey neck boil from the Bistro. I want to thank you guys for checking this video out. This thing is incredible, man. Simple, but it's delicious. And these kind of give you them soul food vibes from the turkey necks. And then you got the seafood vibes from the boil broth, as well as the corn and the sausage and the potatoes. This thing is just incredible. So this will be a good weekday dinner, but it'll be an incredible Sunday meal. And like I said, this one pot right here can feed up to 6 to 8 people, depending on how you guys eat. But yeah, man, thank you guys for checking this video out. The turkey neck boil from the Bistro, inspired by the seafood boil, man. Like I said, soul food meets seafood. But yeah, you can add some shrimp in here if you wanted to as well. But yeah, man, thank you guys for checking this video out. The turkey neck boil from the Bistro. Like, comment, share, subscribe, man. Thank you guys for always tuning into my channel. You guys are amazing. I love you guys, the Bistro family. Y'all always in my heart, man. I catch y'all on the flip side. I'm out.